see adventure. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be diving down into the water, and if at any point we want to pick up the treasure, we may. Now if you'll hand me the directions there, these diamonds that only have one dot, if you pick up one of these treasures, it's going to cost you some oxygen. It takes energy to carry it, so it's going to cost you 1 oxygen. We're all sharing the same oxygen from this boat, so we don't have our individual tanks. So if we run out of oxygen and nobody has made it back, we all died.
So this is like a team.
A little bit. We want treasures for ourselves because that will give us points, but we are sharing oxygen. So it's a team, but then it's also competition.
Also, it's a teamwork.
Yeah.
Competition.
For example, if I roll and I get a 3, I can choose right now to pick that up or not. If I don't, then I just say I don't want it, and then next time I roll, I'm gonna go deeper. But at some point, you gotta figure out when somebody's gonna decide to take a treasure, and then they decide to turn back. So you keep your guy facing the way he's going, all the way down, but then when you decide, I've had enough, I want to go back and save my treasure, you turn backwards. And you tell us, I'm going to go back. And you have to say that when you stop your player. So if I roll and I get here and I decide not to take it, I have to tell you guys, okay, I'm heading back, and I turn my guy this way. If you make it back to the ship, you get to keep your treasures. Everybody that dies, that doesn't keep their treasures, the treasures go to the back of this whole long line, and the course gets a little shorter. I'll explain what that means later. Once you take a treasure, every time I roll, I have to subtract 1 from this dice roll. So now I can't get the maximum of 6. I could get a 6, but then I have to subtract 1 because I have 1 treasure. So if I roll this, a 4, actually I can only go 3. If you roll a 4, and you have 2 treasures, this means it's really only 2. If I'm here, and she's here, then when you roll, and you get a 4, you jump over us. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's good to have people in front of you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Why not?
I know, if you're there, you might want to take it. Because this is from the middle, next highest. So you 2 didn't make it back. These 3 randomly get put in a stack there and a stack here, and take out all the spots that we took treasure from and condense the track now. Track's a little bit shorter.
This separate, right? Or stack?
That's a whole stack. So if you can get to this stack, you can have 3 of them, and they only count against you as 1 oxygen.
Got it.
So again, if you want to be really greedy and grab that and come back, you can. And mine survived, and I got 9.
I'm taking that as well.
Are you serious? You're not going to make it out, girl. 3. 1, 2, 3.
God help me.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, you guys use so much. Oh, no. 1 oxygen for me. You do get 1 more roll. 2. 1, 2. Yep, 0. So none of us made it. Final round.
Wait, so I need to get at least 4 so I can go back.
Correct. So 3 oxygens.
Oh no, I
You have to have 4 or higher. And you got a 5, so you get out.
I don't want.
All right, now you can flip those over, and that's your final score. 19 points. No!
Yes!
And I used 2 more. Come on.
It's like you're shaking right now.
2. I make it.
Why?
So. Whoa. 24, 25, 24, 21.
It's like,
Do you like the game?
yeah.
Easy to
I
play?
do. Yeah, I do. I want to buy it.
Easy to teach?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing you have to, somebody has to be in control of this to always remember. Otherwise, you know.
It messed up.
Yeah. So somebody that has played the game, if you guys teach somebody else, you guys be in control of this. Yeah.
So what's the price of the game when you buy?
I think this is about 22, 25 US. 600?
Oh, well, I can afford
600
that.
to 800? Okay.
At first we tried to get a treasure, tried to go far, and then we realized we have to get back.
Right, I turned around first, and you guys were greedy. And then the second round, you really wanted 4 treasures coming back, and you know that's too many. So I think you've learned your lesson.
So, any recommend for people who are going to buy this? Don't be greedy.
Yeah, don't be greedy. And I'd say don't expect to get the blues until maybe the 3rd round. But it's usually the person who decides to head back that causes everybody else to head back. So play your strategy right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and we can jump. If like there's many people, at least they must be like...
Let them go ahead, and then you take a low treasure and head back. At least you'll be safe.
So like murder everyone.
Right. Okay, let's move over to the camel game.